It's been a year and a half since most kids have had a normal school experience. And as kids prepare to head back to the classroom this fall, many students and parents can experience what's called reentry anxiety. I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that. And here to help explain what it is and how to manage it is Oakland Family Services Director of Specialized Services for Youth, Debbie Smith. Good morning, Debbie. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you.
Well, I think we can all relate to a little bit of reentry anxiety at some level, whether it's school or work. But I know it can be harder for kids who are heading back to school. So why is that? And what should parents be aware of going into the new year?
Well, kids can really feed off of their parents' anxiety. So it's really important that the parents manage their own anxiety first. So there are several things they can do to do that and get their kids to get ready to go back to school. So first, parents can ensure they know the safety measures that their school is putting into place related to masks, distancing, cleaning, and ventilation systems, and ensure that they're comfortable with those safety measures. They can start by having a discussion with their children about returning to school, ask how their child is feeling, what questions does the child have. Some kids might be anxious about returning because of COVID-19. Others might be worried about returning to an uncomfortable school environment, such as one where they were previously bullied. Parents can share the school safety measures with their children and make sure they don't have any questions. If parents want their child to wear a mask and the school is not requiring masks, parents should let children know what their expectations are and explain the reasoning behind that, saying something like, masks don't only protect you, but they also protect people that we care about from getting sick, like grandma or your baby sister. Parents, of course, can consider having their children vaccinated at this point for 12 and older. Just for in general transition, start a more school-like schedule. Have the kids get up earlier, go to bed earlier, bathe on a regular schedule, meals on a regular schedule, maybe practice wearing a mask if they haven't done that in a long time. It's been a really long time since some kids have entered a school building, especially ones who now are transitioning to middle school or high school. It can be helpful for parents to drive up to the school building, walk around the grounds, and some schools are even offering in-building tours prior to school starting, so that can be helpful as well.
And so, Debbie, you mentioned that, this is not just something students are going to be feeling right now. Moms and dads heading back to the office, they might be feeling this reentry anxiety. So what can adults do? What can we do to kind of check our stress so that we don't put it onto our kids? Because I know that's a common problem.
So, we can remind ourselves about all of the safety measures, whether it be school, whether it be the office, whether it be even going to the grocery store and doing the things that make us feel comfortable, whether it's wearing a mask or carrying hand sanitizer around, and reminding ourselves about the science and what the science tells us can keep us safe.
And what are some red flags that parents and guardians should be looking out for if this anxiety becomes more of a problem, becomes more than just a short-term back-to-school thing?
So parents and guardians should watch for any change in a child's behavior, more or less sleeping, decreased appetite, changes in mood, becoming irritable, symptoms such as headaches and stomach aches, which may be very real and not just the child not wanting to go to school. It's important for parents to know that if these behaviors become extreme or the child begins to self-harm or talks about suicide, that they seek professional help right away from an agency like Oakland Family Services, where we can provide therapy and psychiatric services to both children and adults.
And one more time for us, Debbie, we see that information up on the screen there. Can you tell our viewers where they can go to get some additional resources? I know this is a difficult transition for all of us as we prepare for the new school year to start.
So oaklandfamilyservices.org is our website where you can read some information about COVID. And we also have a lot of things on social media as well.
Debbie Smith with Oakland Family Services. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.